Fancy. Fancy elevator. Also, not gonna lie, but the background music for this area has been stuck in my head all week. This might have been the right way to go. My lord, have you reached the Empyrean district? I've never been there myself, but I would venture a guess that those exclusive areas must be decked with majestic scenery and magnificent splendor. However, the security level for the living quarters is also extremely high, with many guards patrolling even during dormant periods. Something's off about this place. It's too quiet and the security is relatively lax. Could this be another trap? Please forgive me, but I do not have enough data points to make a judgment. It doesn't matter. I'm too deep in the tiger's den to stop now. May you succeed, my lord. Okay, so this is the right way to go. Almost certainly. So then... Oh wait, this connects to the pavilion, which also connects to the research center. Ooh, okay, so that elevator, I'm guessing... Because it connects to the research center. Is that like the next area? Like, the entrance has been obfuscated, but we can get from down here to like up there as part of the thing. I don't know, but I'm guessing since that's part of like a massive column. I don't know. I'm really just spitballing at this point. I don't really know. Big ol' wall. Not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. Maybe that other elevator is the right way. I need to like unlock something over here before I can progress, or maybe I need to jump over this small gap to the other side. That would probably be it, wouldn't it? You know, sometimes I am incredibly... Wow, okay. Alright, I was just testing there. I was testing whether the ground parry was directional. I think it is directional. I thought it wasn't directional for a minute. I think it actually is directional. There we go. Ooh, geez. I really hope there aren't many of those guys. Okay, they're not too bad. Just gotta be ready for them. Those are timed, got it. I don't think I want to know what that thing does. Elevator? That looks like an elevator. Sounds angry. Ooh, there's like there's another chesty guy over there.
Hey.
Hey, mister, need a tour? As that old saying goes, how did it go again? Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills, New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. How about a drink? What do you say? You serve alcohol? No, not since they ran out. This humble servant only serves stories. What will it be? Have you decided on your order? Give me a status report on this region. No greeting? How improper. You can keep ignoring me, but you're not going to find any other facility to interact with. These entertainment facilities weren't designed to run for too long. They all became useless after the Solarians went to sleep. Restaurants, tea houses, taverns, and tailors in the Empyrean district have all ceased operations. Coupled with the high rate of accidents recently, it may not be particularly safe to walk around. What accidents? The rate of irregular awakenings has increased. They can't communicate and are extremely irritable. The system now classifies them as non-intelligent creatures, so I don't have to guide them. You're the only one that stands out. You're lucid, and I like that. Let me treat you to another drink, or would you prefer some free sleep assistance? Where's the soul in charge of this district? How should I say this? No one's in charge. During the planning and construction of the Empyrean district, Lord Fushi was the one in charge. However, Lady Nuwa seems to be the only person I've seen around these days. Oh wait, hold on. Are these actually in here? I did kind of just spitball that. Oh yeah, they are, both of them. Lady, let me get them correct on the second time around. Nuwa. Lady Nuwa pays little attention to affairs outside of her banquets. I recommend contacting the Dusk Guardian logistics team. Banquets. Oh, those banquets make me tremble with envy. Lady Nuwa hosts a banquet every 10 years in the depths of the Enlightenment Sanctum. It's a spectacular event exclusive to the Fang Clan and their closest VIP friends. You may not qualify, and you don't even look like a legal adult. Wow, thanks. But you could still try your luck. Good idea, I'm sure they won't mind my company. As a reminder, if you are out and about, the Tianhuo virus in your body will continue to spread. Alcohol and intense exercise can also accelerate organ failure. Before making your way over, you should understand that you are responsible for any consequences involved. Alright. Leaving so soon? What a busy fellow. See you soon. I'm here if you ever need to chat. Oh, you want my map data chip? Interesting. You have a good eye, but are a bit too impulsive. Once the chip is removed, our destinies will be undone. Bring me 400 Jin. Let me make a copy for you. It'll be our little secret. Now that's how it's done. Here, take it. It's yours. Cool. Empyrean Pulse Board. The vital sanctums are ready. Nukunlin is going dormant. All services in the Empyrean district have ended. All passengers should report to the Enlightenment Sanctum. During the long interstellar journey, Solarian passengers could seek comfort in the various life and entertainment facilities in the Empyrean district. Stress-relieving agents were added to all food and drink in the district in order to maintain the emotional stability of all passengers. So this is a spaceship. It's a spaceship that was made out of an island, I think. Whew. I feel like those guys are perfectly designed to be able to get them with a 5 blast. There's the chest thing. There's gonna be a... Oh, he's in the background there. Was he always in the background there? Advanced component. Tons of Jin. I'm getting tons of Jin. Okay. I guess since there's so few of those guys and they're very difficult to kill, they drop like 400 Jin apiece. Or maybe most of that was from the chest. Oh, that's bad stuff. Ah, it doesn't stay down forever, does it? I don't know what I was thinking, just walking into pink goop like that. Where does this lead? Oh, does this drop down right onto the rest point? Yeah. Alright. Let's head back to the pavilion and turn in this map data chip. I think this is the last area in the game. Aren't you running the risk of getting assimilated by receiving all these chips from the other robots? Enjoy sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills, New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. Forget it. You're not cut out for this. Alright. Either the research district also has a chip, or there's no achievement for getting all the chips. What do I want to buy? What do I want to buy? The last poison, 3,600. I need, as it happens, another 1,800. Alright, this should get me another max health upgrade, I think. This fruit tastes pretty normal. Are you sure it's poisonous? I can't really enjoy normal food. We learned at school not to touch it due to all the parasites burrowed inside, so I have no idea. You dumbass. You believe everything they teach you at school. The small white granules inside pack quite a punch, though. They're pretty good. Really? So it's edible. Why don't you take a bite yourself? Come here and stop shaking. I haven't moved. Oh, come on. Now you have two heads? Hey, why'd you turn your face into a bug? Trying to impress me with your theater tricks? I'm glad I listened to my school teachers. What a pity. If the guru could have lived a few more years, she would have been able to see all this. You can go and tell all the other villagers. Ha. They don't really need to know. I thought I knew the whole truth. I suspected the shaman was hiding an entire peach grove behind the mountains. But this is completely different from anything I had imagined. Ignorance can sure be nice at times. You're drunk. Thought you wanted to prove you were right, even if it spelt the end of your life. You know, maybe ignorance is kinda bliss. Okay. Can I even get up there? No, I think that's purely a return path. Oh, what was that? Like rubber banded a bit. What was that? Gee, yes, literally the entrance is right up here. I'm very impressed with how they managed the hacking minigame, because it never changes, it never gets more complicated, but they spaced it out and sort of made it brief enough to the point where it's still interesting to do even all the way at the end of the game, even though it hasn't evolved at all. Because like it's easy with like certain minigames to just overuse them. And then they get boring to do, so you gotta spice them up with something. Where you gotta have like multiple different ones. But this is just the same one, it's just a basic series of quick time inputs. And yet it's still like I wouldn't wanna sit there and do it like you don't die. You just straight up don't die. Alright, I guess there's not really a point in staying there then. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. so I can't talisman through these guys because they're... Ah, you gotta de-spikeify them first. Okay, so I can keep him down, or not. Oh, there's a rope here, okay. That was hard to spot. God, these poor guys, but these were... There's a Skilford up there. There might be a way over here. These guys were Solarians. Okay, they go down pretty easy to a talisman. That's where I was earlier. Pretty sure. Going up here, and does that guy ever turn around? I don't think he does. Whew, okay. Ah, Penglai recipe collection. Advanced recipe collection for professional chefs. The wording on the cover asks amateurs to have firefighting equipment at hand when attempting any of the recipes within. It reminds me of certain dishes that I once partook in a very, very long time ago, actually. I remember there's this one place you could go. It's like one of those classic restaurants where you got to watch them prepare the food. I don't know why I'm bothering to kill those guys. I should just go past them. Log entry: the deceased broke into a restaurant to steal food. Upon failing to find any, he committed suicide due to mental illness. No, that's not it. Why won't it record what I'm saying? We've got an order to execute another one of those crazy bastards, except the thing is they weren't crazy at all. He made some strange noises, but I knew what he was saying, including the part where we'll all become monsters. When the pustules started to appear, he killed himself right in front of me. It's not possible. He must have been lying. The souls wouldn't lie to us. One of those restaurants where you get to watch them prepare the food in front of you, and one of the things that they do for one of the dishes is they literally light the stove on fire, and they pour oil on it and then ignite the oil. Also, I'm almost dead. Holy cow! They'd ignite the oil and it would cook perfectly because they knew what they were doing. But I'd have definitely imagined that if you didn't know what you were doing, you could pretty easily set things on fire that you didn't intend to. Okay. Oh, my heart's entangled by the plum tree. Vital Sanctum here? Is this gonna be like with Lady Ethereal where it's just some backstory and I don't get the seal yet? Welcome to the most glorious era. What do you think you're doing, dabbling in these lower class pursuits? With the wealth our family has accumulated for a millennium, we can turn this crisis into an opportunity. Is the banquet ready? Everyone must be exhausted from getting here. That doesn't look great. Has the play started yet? Oh, I get it. There's two of them. So I get one now, then I fight the boss, then I get the second one after, because I'm fighting both of them at once. been a while, Yi. Since when did you become a thief? Stealing soul seals is a capital offense according to council law. Oh, has the esteemed Feng Clan finally taken an interest in law? You seem to have changed a lot too, Nuwa. To be honest, I couldn't care less about whatever your deal is. But my brother complained that you were disturbing our play. I knew it. That really was Fushi just now. Or, no wait, hold on, that's his name. It wasn't highlighted in red, so I didn't register it as his name. Let me, let me grab... Oh wow, I was actually doing it right. Let's make a deal. I'll let you grab what you need if you promise to leave quickly, okay? I have banquets planned for every 10 years, but thanks to your meddling, this one will have to go ahead a bit early. Banquets? Have you not seen the state of the Empyrean district? What? I guess you weren't there when we finished construction. The design and architecture ended up very tacky and the restaurants were just atrocious. We should have recruited more chefs onto the island. That was a mistake on our part. But we make do with what we have. I mean, we just have to accept living in these subpar conditions, right? I'm talking about the horrors and living corpses strewn across your district. There are occasionally people who can't adapt to their soulscape, but there's no need to fuss over a few hooligans. Centuries have passed like this. There's nothing the guards or Dust Guardians can't handle. Your appearance, however, is indeed unexpected. You really have no idea. Excuse me, I always feel sleepy right after waking up. Well, I must take my leave. My brother and our guests are waiting. I don't care if you're here for revenge or whatever, but you should go to your mentor Igong instead of coming up here to bother us. Seal of Fushi. Integrity. Ah, haha. Figured. Oh, there's a platform there. Didn't even register that. This area is actually pretty dark. Still remember how to do that. This area is pretty dark. I know it might seem dark for you because I know YouTube darkens things, but it actually is. It is pretty dark for me too. That was like inside of me when I buried it. I can't parry those. Did you miss? Or do I get... Oh, I get iframes during the animation, okay. Ah! Hello! Maybe that attack's just a lot less accurate than I think it is. Okay, so what did getting this elevator do for me? Because I could have just gone down here normally. Must be the down here that the elevator gets me to. Yeah, because I don't think I could have. No, I could have. Okay, there's 4 bells here. That's a return path, which does mean I need to. I can climb up the ropes of the bells, right? Yeah. Find the order to ring them in. I'm all the way up to 1400 gen, wow. Okay, it's gotta be down here, right? Ah, it's the big old door I found earlier. How are you doing, dear brother? I accidentally cut my hand a while back. I'm in poor health right now and the wound won't heal. It hurts everywhere, and doing everything alone is so tiring. I wish you were here. Can't you come back to me, even if it's just for a moment? Where are you? Please, won't you come back? These are the Chanho flowers. I'd almost forgotten what this flute sounds like.
Listen.
E? You came back? Yeah, I got caught up with something. I didn't think they'd... The disease acted quickly, as if it was all prearranged. They ascended after only a few days. It's probably for the better. Those two were inseparable. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know how you feel for missing the funeral. Oh, these E's parents? I wasn't even the one with the most to mourn for. Your trip home must have been really chaotic. They say the hospitals have all been totally overwhelmed. Every house I saw was covered in white cloth. When I looked down, the ground was covered in these white fungal flowers. The whole of Penglai will end up like this soon. It's as if this disease is depriving us of color itself. Really, I think this sea of flowers looks quite pretty. It's as if everyone's returning to their original colors after their suffering ends. Don't talk nonsense. There's nothing pretty about corpses. This was an expected outcome, but the Tianhua is slowly growing out of control. If necessary, we'll have to shift the whole schedule forward by... Yi, I know you don't like hearing about this, but could this just be our destiny? I think that this has a simple explanation. After eons of borrowing from Penglai, it's simply time for us to pay it all back. Creation and destruction. We were never meant to interfere. Are you feeling okay? It's like you're a different person today. No, I never changed. Listen to me. Mom and Dad didn't really leave. I can feel it. Tianhua is just a transition. It's not the end. Life and death are one. When the end comes, we won't disappear. We'll just return to heaven and earth. As long as we have lived, the Tao will remember everything. I've heard enough. No, let me finish. If I pass on one day, please promise to not mourn for me. I said that's enough. You're not going anywhere, and I am never going to let you end up like Mom and Dad. Give me some time. Your new life on New Kunlun will be a million times better. I will come back to pick you up once everything is ready. Okay. Don't dwell too much on it. Solarians are more resilient than you think. If we're united under one cause, nothing can destroy us. We will persevere. I take it that didn't work out. Well, I got rid of my internal damage alright, but it didn't actually hurt the guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's my Jade. That's my Jade, alright. Oh, did you see that? I got that guy down in two chi because I got all my internal damage onto him. Ooh, I like that Jade. I like that Jade a lot because I'm not very good at perfect parries under pressure. Ooh. Oh, again? Right. I dashed. I didn't dash there. Okay. return path to go back to a rest node, I bet. I don't like the look of that. I'm going this way. I'm gonna heal. Okay, that's a return path. I need to kill you, don't I? No. So you don't stay dead at all. The trail of the stuff along the ceiling implies you're connected to that. But I don't know how. So maybe I'm gonna get like the ultra deadly thing eradicator up on the next floor and I'll be able to get through there. One more security lockdown? No, okay. Bad news, my lord. The data from the Empyrean district is highly unusual, just as you had predicted. The entire district, and especially the Enlightenment Sanctum, has turned into a living hell. What happened here? Does the data say?
Okay.
With the limited time available, I have only done a preliminary report. I have also provided Lord Kwafu with a copy of... Wait, Lord Kwafu wishes to speak directly with you. This looks like a total disaster, and the most troublesome kind too. I'm almost certain that those monsters and chunks of flesh mutated from our people. No wonder. I could see Solarian features among a few of them. I think they can even infect people who are still inside their soulscapes. It doesn't make any sense. The Tianhuo virus should have stopped mutating long ago. We don't have a way to trace the cause yet, but at least I know that in my zone, nothing like this has happened in the last 500 years. I don't get it. The Empyrean district has always been the safest passenger area. Could Nuwa or Fushi have something to do with it? Nuwa seemed unaware of anything. I don't think those spoiled brats could pull off anything like this. Okay, I'll continue doing more detailed analysis with Abacus. I just hope the spread of that mutant strain can be brought under control. You'll need to find a way to suppress them after you collect all of the soul seals. Who knows how many more of them could be saved? No matter what happens, we must not give up. You're right. Good luck and stay in touch. Jeez. Right, double jump. Vital Sanctum Tower report, Soulscape system online, currently dormant 361, currently awake, calculation error, recalculating. The Enlightenment Sanctum, a core area of New Kunlun, is home to many Vital Sanctum towers. These sanctums are connected to the core Soulscape system through a sophisticated neural network to ensure that up to 100,000 Solarian passengers can sleep peacefully and enjoy endless dreams inside their Vital Sanctums, but only 361 are currently dormant. Right. Jeez, I'm running out of time. I gotta call this. There's no rest nodes around here anywhere. Hey, computing unit. Neat. I'd really like... I would really like a rest node somewhere here. More gem. appear to be giving me a choice. Oh boy, I might just backtrack. Honestly, I might just backtrack. That's not what I meant. That is not what I meant. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna call this here. I will grab my gin off camera, but I'm not gonna go any further. I'm just gonna backtrack to here. So I will see you all next week, and thank you for watching.